Good morning, my dear students, and welcome back to the class on subject-verb agreement. In today's class, we will move on with the rules regarding the subject-verb agreement. We have completed 20 rules regarding the subject-verb agreement, and today we move on to the next rule. And we have today rule number 21. And what is rule number 21? The rule number 21 will say that plural nouns that express quality, quantity, distance, sums of money taken as a unit will have singular verb. Once again, plural nouns that express quality, quantity, distance and sum of money, when these plural nouns are taken as a unit, will have a singular verb. I'll give an example here. 10 tons of coal is loaded on the truck. In this particular example, 10 tons is a plural noun that expresses quantity and that is taken as a unit. So we have to use the singular verb. So once again, plural nouns that express quality, quantity, distance or sum of money taken as a unit will have a singular verb. Other examples are given below for you to understand better. 50 kilos of wood was enough. The plural noun is 50 kilos taken as a unit. So we use the singular verb. 50,000 rupees is a plural noun that is taken as a unit that expresses a sum of money. So we are using the singular verb. 5 years is the maximum sentence for this offense. 5 years, plural noun taken as a unit. So we are using the singular verb. So you can understand what is rule number 21 from all these examples. Now we move on to the rule number 22. The rule number 22 will say that words that express percent, fraction, majority or sum depends on the noun after the word called of. What does it mean? If it is a singular noun, it will have a singular verb. If it is a plural noun, it will have a plural verb. So once again, words express percent, fraction, and what are those words? Majority or sum. Depends on the noun that comes after of. And what does it mean? If it is a singular noun, it has to be a singular verb. If it is a plural noun, it has to be a plural verb. We'll make it clear with an example here. A third of the city is unemployed. In this example, noun that comes after of is city. A third of the city is unemployed, and the noun that comes after the word called of is city, and that is a singular noun. So what does the rule say? The rule will say that it has to be a singular verb. I'll give you some more examples. Some of the pie is missing. The noun that comes after of is pie, and the pie is a singular noun. So we are using the singular verb. Come to last example. A third of the people are dead. The noun that comes after of is plural. So we are using the plural verb. I hope you can understand it from all these examples. Now we come to rule number 23. And what does it say? The word the number, which means when you use a word called the number in a sentence that expresses, which means the word called the number expresses singular meaning. So we have to use the singular verb. So once again, the word, and what is a particular word? The number expresses singular meaning. So we have to use the singular verb. An example here. the number of board members is very small. Why have we used the singular verb? The reason is that the sentence begins with the word called the number. The sentence begins with the word called the number, and the number expresses singular meaning. So we have to use the singular verb. Come to the second example. The number of orders is still to be executed. Again, the sentence begins with the word called the number, and the number expresses singular meaning. So we have to use the singular verb. Now over to rule number 24. The rule number 24 will say that the word, and what is a particular word? A number expresses plural meaning. So we have to use the plural verb. The word called a number expresses plural meaning. So we have to use the plural verb. Example: a number of board members are absent. Sentence begins with the word called a number, and a number expresses plural meaning. So we are using the plural verb. Now over to the next rule, that is rule number 25. The rule number 25 will say one half of, a part of, a majority of, 2/3 of, plenty of. When you have these words coming in a sentence, the verb will depend on the noun. When you have these 5 words coming in a sentence, the verb has to depend on the noun. And what does it say? If it is a singular noun, it has to be a singular verb. If it is a plural noun, it has to be a plural verb. I'll give an example here. A part of the office is closed. So the sentence begins with the word called a part of. So when you have that particular word, a part of, coming in a sentence, the verb depends on the noun. Here in this particular sentence, the noun is office, and that is singular noun. So when there is a singular noun, we have to use the singular verb. Second example: 2/3 of the list is typed. Sentence begins with the word called 2/3 of. So when you have the word called 2/3 of, the verb depends on the noun, and the noun that is used in the sentence is singular, that is list. So we have used the singular verb. There are 2 more examples for you to understand better. 2/3 of the workers are on leave. Sentence begins with the word called 2/3 of. So the verb depends on the noun. Here the noun is workers, and the noun is plural. So we are using the plural verb. I hope you have understood these 5 rules that I have explained with regard to the subject verb agreement. Still we have got 3 to 4 more rules regarding the subject verb agreement. So kindly go through the rules once again by yourself and try to make your own examples. So try to understand or comprehend the rule very clearly. So based on the rule, try to make your own examples. I have given you enough examples. So do not by heart these examples. Try to make your own examples so that you can be thorough with the rules that I have taught you with regard to the subject verb agreement. Thank you.